Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, volume is still up. Plug these and then plug this in. We should be all set to go for today's stream. Ow! Jeez. Hi, Alex. Brown Sugar in the chat. Make sure you like watching people very good at shooters. She streams every so often. Hello to you. I'm back. I know you all were wondering where I went, and I went outside. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. I am happy to be streaming again. It was a mix between not being in the mood and also being very busy, but I'm back. Elections happened, things happened, so let's, off the top, I'm just gonna say congratulations to BioWare for finally announcing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I am very, very excited. Big announcement yesterday, and oof, that just made my day. It really did. Which is funny. I have Mass Effect already on PC. I can play it right now. I can literally play it right now. But this remaster, that's something else. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna play it. Like, do I want to buy the PC version? Because I already have the original trilogy on PC, or do I want to buy it on PS4? Because I don't know. I'm gonna see what Electronic Arts is planning to do with like the upgrade situation, because if they're like allowing like a free upgrade to like the PS5 version, because they're like there's gonna be enhancements for that version, I might just buy the PS4 version, so that way when I get a PS5 in like 3 years, I can play the better version. Because the benefit of a PC version is like it's gonna run on whatever PC got. Eyebrow Sugar asks, aren't most games free for cross-gen? It really depends on the game, and also just depends on like the enhancements. I don't know. EA's been like a little cagey. They're like, oh, I don't know, maybe like I think some of their games it's like free for like a few months. Like if you buy the PS4 version of like Madden, and then you upgrade by like March, it's free, and then after that it's like not free anymore. It's very intentionally annoying. But anyway, I don't have my game booted up. I have to launch this game. We're gonna be playing some Assassin's Creed Origins. I've put a lot of time into it, but I've been wanting to play it on stream. It seems like a very good stream game, just because it's such a huge map. Alright, I'm launching it. It's such a huge map, and I kind of just want to run around and kill things and chat with you folks. So aside from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, congratulations to our future president, Kamala Harris, and our temporary guy, Joe Biden. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the election. I wanted to stream before the election originally, just so I can like give my thoughts on that whole thing, because I have thoughts. But then I didn't. Also, I poll worked. I was a poll worker for this election. Tick Knots says Ancient Egypt is still pretty. This game it's gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. Like, it is. I'm having fun with it. I'm like surprised at how much fun I'm having with AC Origins. It is. It's like confirming my theory. I originally thought I was burned out on big open world games, especially of the Ubisoft model, but I played Watch Dogs 2 and I had a lot of fun with it. So I think I'm starting to realize that the problem is just having a fun protagonist and like just having a nice protagonist. Because like I have a GTA 5, but I never finished it, and it's because I hate Trevor and Michael. Franklin's fine. Hello, Andy. Andy's in the chat. What up? What up? What up? But like Bayek and Marcus and Watch Dogs 2, they're just so friendly, and like they do crimes, but it's like crimes that are good. They're never hurting innocent people. Bayek is like just he's just such a good dude. He's just very nice. Like he like is like on a revenge spree, but like he like encounter just regular people who have problems, and he's not like begrudgingly helping them. He's like, wait, you lost this necklace that's important to your family? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing and find it for you right now. And it's no problem at all. And it's just like, yes, exactly. I am playing this game, and I want to communicate that to these fake video game people. Like, of course I want to help them. So yeah, we're in the game now. Let's just hop into a mission. Oh, there's one right here. Let's do this one. Teknos says it's the only AC he's played because it was in Egypt. Honestly, that's like a big reason why I've been wanting to pick this up. Like I might check out AC Odyssey, like the game, like the direct follow-up to this one, just because you can play as a lady, and I'm into that. And also because like I've heard good things about it. But like Valhalla, the new one, like I'm sorry, I just don't see like Egypt. How often do we see Egypt realized in games like this? How often do we see Africa realized in games like this? And then it's like, okay, our follow-up to this game is ancient Greece, which we've seen in games before, and then the next follow-up, the next follow-up is like Nords, like Vikings. Like, oh, we've never seen that? Anyway, let's talk. This guy's very afraid. Hold on.
What, Gus? What are you talking about?
Eyebrow Sugar says, I love game for that reason. I want to feel immersed. Yeah, exactly.
Because of it. I'm Nanefer, and I don't know if I'm Greek or Egyptian.
So I'll explain a little. Oh, he's an orphan. He's Greece. He's Greek. But yeah, I'll explain more about this game as I play.
Goddess, Wajed is sending snakes into Greek quarters at night. Only Greeks have been killed. We are out of balance.
That stutter.
See for yourself. Just
But one cool thing about this game, aside from the fact that it's set in Egypt, is that whenever we wait, what? No. Okay, I think one of the cool things is that like it makes you realize how big and how whoa.
What was that?
Heard something.
Rumbling. It came from just north of here. Must have something to do with this curse.
But it makes you realize how long Egypt is as like a kingdom. Like the game, it's not like Egypt is like the pyramids are being built or something for the first time. Whoa, Cobra! Cobras are always sneaking up on me and scaring me. Alright, I think we're good. But like the pyramids are already built, and like it's like they've been around for years, like hundreds of years already. And it's just like, oh, like I don't know of anything that's super old near where I live, and it's just wild to think that like by this point in the game, by this point in like the timeline of Egypt, the pyramids are like old already, like really old.
Another foreigner cursed by Wadjet. That is 3 this week. Those useless Greeks had it coming, if you ask me.
I'm gonna turn up the brightness on my screen.
I am just the lowly Egyptian caretaker who cleans up after the next.
Also, they're dealing with like
People have died.
Greek like visitors who are like racist visitors. There's like another word that it's not coming to my brain right now.
Senseless judgment.
Look, some of us have built a shrine
I'm at max brightness.
is left of the great temple. Why don't you come and honor Wadjet with us? Egyptians have to stick together.
Maybe I will, after I look around.
Egyptians have to stick around together.
Jar does not belong here. I think there's movement inside.
So you get this eagle who can spot things. It's kind of silly. Because, like, I can't see through the eyes of his eagle, but for some reason... I mean, it's a gameplay mechanic, and I like it. I like flying around, scoping out... Whoa, what is this? I think we got butchered over here. The combat so far is the only thing that I'm not super in love with. It's not bad, but it just doesn't feel as solid, or like I don't really feel like I'm ever super in control the way I would in like other action games. Like I played Senua on stream, and that game the action is very snappy, whereas here like I'm like getting hit a lot because like combo like blocking and countering is always, it just never feels quite dialed in. It's not bad though.
Gods, I hate snakes.
Oh, wow. Snakes, folks. Just lighting a fire. One very funny thing is you just get unlimited torches. There's like just any more snakes? Cause I hate the snakes too. Like they're hard to see, so they always just surprise me. Getting a lot of snake skin. Technos says like mastodons are still alive when the pyramids are being built, and that blows my mind. That I did not know that. That is crazy. But yeah, like Egypt was right. Ancient Egyptian culture was like around for 3,000 years. 3,000. It's a long time. Wait, it's 3,000, right? I'm forgetting that. It's a long time though. Keep handling the snakes and Cheetahs. I never read the lore in this game.
Not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
Oh. Take that! Wow!
Caretaker, the snakes were yours.
You serve Greeks?
I can't even see. I cannot see.
Do your master's bidding like a good Greek dog.
Alright, let's...
You serve Greeks? Come on then, you worthless Ionian snake.
I really like the axe weapons. There are a lot of different weapons in this game, and
I fight for Egypt. Who do you fight for?
I serve no one, and I fight for everyone.
yeah, I fight for everyone. I can't see though. There you go. That man is dead. Murdered successfully. Mmm. Delicious murder. Gotta love it.
This is what Ptolemy has done to Egypt. A land out of balance, full of hatred and strife.
Alright.
Rescue the hostage. He's being held by the caretaker's men at Panuki. The caretaker is using the goddess to kill Greeks. Why such hatred? I would be sad. It is just as none of
I wonder if it's because of my lighting situation.
Egypt has lost harmony.
But anyway, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Like, it's also, this game is gorgeous. It's just, look at it. I mean, it was nighttime, so you guys weren't really seeing a whole lot, and we were just in a creepy cave. But a very pretty game.
More of the caretaker's handiwork. Those unfortunate Greeks were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But let me show you some of my stuff before we continue on. So you got like you like there's like a lot of loot in this game, and I don't really know if it's entirely necessary for it to just be like this, but there's a lot of loot. You can break the stuff down that you don't want. I usually just break down blues because even if they're better, because no. But I like the sickle swords a lot, and I like the axes. The hammers are fun too. The heavy blunts. And then for the ranged weapons, I've only been using the hunter and predator bow. So the predator bow is like a sniper rifle, but a bow. And hunter bow is like traditional light bows. Like and warrior bows, I just have not like wrapped my head around it. Like I just want bows that are gonna do damage very fast. And then you can craft upgrades for your like permanent weapons, like and like your quiver. Like you'll find like animals or resources, and then you use that to upgrade them. I'm like level 29 right now. Here's a skill tree. It's pretty typical stuff. Like, oh, here's extra XP if you do this thing. I'm like saving up for something. I don't remember. It's been like a week since I played. No, actually, it's been like a few days since I played. But I put a lot of time into it. But I don't think I'm anywhere close to finishing the story. I think we might do the main quest on stream, because why not? But there's like targets that we have. And the crocodile's the last one I have. I don't think it's the last boss by like a stretch, like any stretch, but the story kind of feels like it's just getting started. And then yeah, here are the stuff you collect, like the goods like the animals you kill. You can use it from crafting, or you could just sell them. And then like, you know, typical stuff. Eyebrow Sugar says you would love Odyssey. I might check out Odyssey, honestly, but I don't know about Valhalla, honestly. It's just like Vikings. Vikings are cool, but they're not my thing.
The caretaker's hideout must be up ahead.
I really like doing stealth in this game, just mostly because the combat itself, like I mentioned before, isn't my favorite thing. And also, like, I just like sneaking around. One thing I will say is that because this game is like they kind of retooled. So I've only played the first 2 Assassin's Creed games, and I played a little bit, very little bit of 4. But those old games, they were more stealth, and you can like, if you were good enough, you could just assassinate everyone very silently. And that's kind of the same with this game. I hear people. But enemies in this game are like have like level numbers around their head. So like you can't just assassinate everyone like with one hit if you're sneaky enough. There's some enemies that you just have to fight because they're too strong. They have too much health. And it hasn't been a huge issue yet. But it has like, it does like impact, like I can't just sneak through and just eliminate these folks very quietly. I have to like carefully choose my targets, otherwise I'm gonna get murdered real bad. So right now I'm like scoping out the area and scanning enemies. So like if I like spot them with my eagle, like they show up. And like it helps with when you're sneaking around, because you know where they are. And sometimes they sneak up on you anyway, and then ruin all your plans, and you have to like fight your way out. But that's a different issue. Right. I don't know how sneaky we're gonna be because we're inside, so I can't really do recon. Yeah. Is he coming over here? He's totally coming. Alright, well, we'll just murder him. You turn around, or is he gonna walk? Okay. Alright. This man is just sleeping. We're just gonna murder him in his sleep. And then you can like lay traps, like I can poison this guy's body so that way if like someone finds him and touches him, they'll get poisoned and died. I can also move the body just flat out if I wanted to, but I barely do that. I mean, I usually get in trouble when I try to like be sneak. When I try to like move bodies, I usually get caught while I'm moving the body, and then things end up going real bad. Okay, got a new sword. Brown Sugar says that part of history does not interest me, so I'm with you on that. And yeah, that's like kind of my thing. It's like there are so many cultures that we haven't really seen in video games. Like, oh no.
Beat me.
Biscuit, I will carry you.
Oh, he got poisoned. He touched my poison. He's poisoned. He's totally poisoned. Should I kill him or let the poison do his trip? Let's kill him. Alright, sir. Like Egypt, like ancient Egypt is so iconic. But when, like, how often has it been like put into a video game like this? It's kind of wild to think about. Right. This guy's just.
That wind. Sandstorm coming.
Alright, which way are we going?
What?
Oh man. Stop! Leave him alone! Jerk! Alright, it should be okay. Sorry, friend. Got 2 arrows in the butt, but, you know, could be worse. Got a sandstorm incoming. Warning, incoming storm. Anyone else been playing anything? I got back into Apex on PC. By got back into, I mean... there's my camel. Oh yeah, am I done? Oh.
Can you walk?
They beat me. They beat me because they thought I'm Greek.
Wait. What happened to your stutter?
I was scared when I first met you. It makes me stutter.
Same.
Gods, is nothing true. Well, you are alive, Nanifa. Be thankful.
I'm alive, but Egypt is out of balance. You must know, Magi, the law is harmony between all peoples. May Serapis unite us all.
Okay.
That is the end of the caretaker's cult. But Nanifer is right. Egypt is out of balance. And that is the order of ancients doing.
So true. But yeah, I started playing Apex on PC. I played a lot on PS4. I kind of wish my progress could carry over between the versions, just because, woo, I got a new bow. But it's a light bow, and I don't use those. It's kind of lame. But anyways, yeah, I started Apex on PS4. I mean PC, because they brought it to Steam, and I would prefer to keep all my stuff organized there. If anyone wants to play some Apex, add me. It's crossplay, so it doesn't really matter where you play it. But yeah, I'm like super rusty. I haven't played since season 2? Because I have Octane and Octane, the PS4. He's my favorite. and I'm like debating like, should I earn enough in-game credits so I can buy him again, or should I just buy him outright for $7? I might wait before if I am gonna spend money, just because Destiny Beyond Light is coming out next week and I just bought that. So I'm probably gonna be playing more of that than Apex Legends. Isolated Desert. Spook. Where are we going? Yeah, Apex is still fun. I wish I were not rusty, because I got really good at it. Now I'm back to square one. Everyone else got really good at it. They added a bunch of stuff too, like crafting. Like I saw someone crafting on my team. Like they went up to like a crafting station. I was like, "What the heck are you doing?" We fast travel? Not that far. Maybe we'll. This guy might beat me up. It's along the way. Ooh. Actually, let's go up here. So these are like towers that give you like the lay of the land. Like you like get up, you climb up to them, and then once you synchronize, you can fast travel there whenever, and also like gives you like it like populates the map a little bit. But we'll do that. Yeah, Apex is still fun. I think I of course, unsurprisingly, it plays a lot better on PC than on console. But also, all my progress is on console, so it's like, do I start over? This looks really nice. Like, I keep going off on tangents. But yeah, do I start over, or do I continue on? Like, or do I go back to the PS4 version? We'll see. I do like playing it on mouse and keyboard though. It just feels better. Yeah, Destiny 2 Beyond Light is probably my next big excursion, I should say. Like that's my next. I mean, it's my most latest purchase, so definitely gonna be putting time into that. Tetris Effect Connected is coming out on Tuesday, I believe, and it's gonna be on Game Pass, so I'm just gonna download that. I'm kind of glad it's coming to Game Pass because I have it on PS4 already, but I almost bought it again on PC because I just want it on PC instead. And yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. I could just download the Game Pass version. The climbing is very fun in this game. I never got into like the Uncharted games, and those games are a lot of climbing as well. Like that game, like those games, it's just not as good. But it feels nice in this game. All right, let's synchronize. I really hope the next Assassin's Creed game after Valhalla decides to take a chance on a different locale. Like give us some more cultures. I know part of it is like we want to have like a culture with like a big old map and like buildings that you can climb on. Then again, I don't know how big buildings were in like wherever Vikings were hanging out. I don't know, man. Be creative, Ubisoft. Do we really need to see more dirty Europeans fighting in mud and screaming at each other? There's so many African cultures. There's so many Asian cultures. Unexplored in video games. And they have the budget and the resources to do it the right way. Like, look at this. It's gorgeous. This game is a few years old. This is not a new game. Yeah, it looks fabulous. I'm not even playing on max settings. I'm playing like on a mix of medium. Whoa, let's survive this. Yep, there we go. Just looks good. I'm getting a great frame rate. It's just fabulous. I hope I'm petitioning them. Like, do we really need? I think we've moved past the need for more Greeks and Vikings and Romans and whatever else, man.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
That young woman is standing right on the edge of the cliff. I should check on her.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Bayek is just like, you'll just see something and be like, I want to help this person.
Who are you? What are you doing? Stay back or I'll jump. You aren't the first person to try and persuade me.
Easy. That is a long way down, even for me.
Doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. The scorpion took my husband's life. There's nothing left for me now.
You could find the scorpion that killed him and kill it.
Are you mocking me or trying to be cruel?
Hey, even bitter laughter is better than death. Why don't you step away from the ledge, huh? We can talk.
I don't know what to say.
Tell me of your husband.
Stay with the girl. That's like a mission.
Watch the herons.
How pleasant.
Two of them made a nest together in that tree. We watched them bring fish for their young. We dreamed of our own children.
And you are sad because you did not have any.
Andy asked, so have you been, Andrew?
You're not making me
Been good.
There is no way to make you feel better.
I'll explain more after I listen to this.
Then the next day. One moment at a time.
What you say is true. I just don't think I can face it.
I want to show you something. I will return soon. Hey, try not to jump. There were some herons nearby, down by that tree.
Where? Get a heron feather. Don't I have heron feathers? Oh. I'm gonna have to find a heron feather. Down by a tree. Anyone see a tree? Tree's over there. I've been good. I've been okay. I did some poll working for the county as part of.
I've got what I need. I should give the feather to the girl.
As part of the election, which lasted 4 days. Boy, oh boy, I did not like that.
Now you are worrying about heights? I've got something for you. This is for you.
A heron feather. Why?
It is a C1 ritual. Feathers mean a lot to us. Anubis will weigh all our hearts when we die against Ma'at's white feather. Yours, mine, our loved ones.
I know what you're doing. This feather is for my afterlife.
Your husband will meet you in the field of reeds when it is time. But it is not a place to rush to. He would want you to live now and be happy.
Yes, you're right. He would. I should thank you for this gift.
You can thank me by showing me the way down.
All right, Medjay, you win. This way. I'm sorry. I must seem childish to you.
Believe me, no. I understand your grief.
That's why you knew what to say, isn't it? Did you lose someone too?
Many have lost loved ones to the Ptolemies.
Does it get better?
It gets better. But you will never be the same.
Yes, I already know that.
What is your name?
I am Tua'a. I am not from here. I come from Crocodilopolis.
I am Bayek, from Siwa. What are you doing in Soknopaio Nessos?
You're from Siwa? I can tell. You're so nice. Your people are kind. I didn't want to waste my life sewing and weaving for my father. Then, I met my husband and we eloped. We didn't have much, but we were happy here.
You could return to your family. They will miss you. You could be happy again.
I can't go back to sewing carpets. Besides, my father will never look me in the face again.
Few fathers would turn away the child they thought they had lost.
Leopards!
Oh shit.
Stay back.
Multiple leopards. What a turn this mission has taken.
Sobek, I thought we were dead.
Leopards!
No, but that was terrifying. Death isn't so desirable when you really see it. I guess I do want to live.
Now she wants to live. Hey, that is good. But we should move before hyenas come for the carcasses.
Could you take me to the docks?
What a silly,
Decided where to go then?
I'll find that scorpion that killed
a
my...
silly twist to that.
I think I know what to do. I'll head south, maybe even back to Propodilopolis. I've always wanted to work at the theater. This place has too many memories for me.
Well, most of that mission was nice. I like the taco grief. There's a lot of good writing in this game. But yeah, the pole working, it was exhausting, mostly because of COVID. So we were cleaning. Oh, I was cleaning a lot. My fellow pole workers were very not on top of things when it came to wiping things down, and that was very disappointing.
Here we are. Will you be okay?
Thank you, Bayek. I will keep this feather and weigh it against my heart. Go do your hero work.
Be safe, Dua'a.
Okay, that was a nice mission. But yeah, they were like, I feel like I was the only one kind of taking COVID seriously. Like I ate in my car, I was sanitizing my, like, if I touched my mask, I would switch out my gloves all the time. I would constantly wash my hands. I would constantly be reapplying hand sanitizer before I put on gloves. I was just cleaning constantly, and like everyone else was like, "Oh, you don't want any of these snacks we brought that we just left out on the table out in the open?" And I'm just like, "Absolutely not. I do not extremely want to do that. No, no, thank you." And also, like, it was just exhausting. Like, I was a tech clerk, and we only had 2 machines. But unfortunately, if someone showed up and it was like not their polling location, they had to use or if they were like absent, provisional voter, like they were registering for the first time, the supervisor would send them to my machine, and so my machine would just keep getting crowded, and there was just 2 of them, so I was like constantly cleaning them between voters. It was exhausting. I'll talk about it a little more as we go on. Andy says we still need to finish Remnant someday. Andy and I were playing Remnant from the Ashes. We got to the final boss, and then we kind of haven't been back to it in a while. But yeah, we definitely need to finish and probably play some Apex together one of these days. I was just talking about how I started playing some more. I downloaded it on Steam. I also downloaded the update on my PS4, so I can play it anywhere. But that game still rules. But definitely Apex, like I cannot with randos. They're just so annoying. So I would like to play that with people I know.
Visitor today.
Prosperity for all.
Nick, he's not here. I need to find out where my informant is.
And he says he's not been on his PS4 much, so you have to download it on Steam. Yes, do so. It's out on Steam now.
Signs of a fight. Maybe he fled before this happened. These scrolls tell me nothing useful.
I've only been using my PS4 as for Twitch, like watching like Twitch streams or movies and stuff. I've not been using it for video games, which is a big reason why I am not in a rush to buy a PS5. Also, there's nothing to play on PS5. I don't know why people are like so crazy to get a pre-order in. I'm just like, at the very least, wait till March. Unless you're that desperate to play Demon Souls.
A child's doll.
But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I want to wait until I can get a new TV at the very least, just because my TV is not. It's fine, but it's not what you want to play PS5 games on. So I'm waiting. Maybe I'll wait for them to make it smaller. That thing is huge.
Scrolls and ink. I think that tells me where Hotefres has gone.
Eyebrow Sugar says it's for the 2K and COD lovers.
From a messenger pigeon?
Yeah, like honestly, like a lot of them, like, hey, let's see how sweaty these new NBA 2K models look. And he says, and now since it's on Steam, and referring to Apex, I don't need Origin anymore. That's honestly why I didn't download it on Origin, because I was just like, I don't want to use this.
It's all just caught itself.
It's so clunky.
He's still alive. He'll know where Hotefres is. They'll be holding him at the nearby military camp.
I wonder if there's any like little missions we can pick up before we go over there. I don't see any. I don't see any exclamation points. All right, let's just keep going. I did not know that hay bale was there. I just jumped to get off the roof. Oh, that was fortunate. But yeah, the new consoles come out next week, which is kind of wild. Honestly, I like the look of the Xbox Series X a lot more than the PS5. I don't really like the PS5's look. But that's the one I'm gonna get. Like when I do upgrade, just because on PC, if you have a gaming PC, you have an Xbox. Like there's absolutely no reason to double dip in that sense, because it's the same. Like I can literally play every first party. Well, not every first party, but most like Halo 5 is like I don't want to play Halo 5 anyway, so whatever. But most first party Xbox games day one are out on PC and Xbox. Like I played Gears 5 last year right when it came out because it was on Game Pass. And Game Pass is rules. If I were getting a console though, I probably would be leaning more towards Xbox just because of how robust Game Pass is. Like $10 and I can play all these first party games. And then, you know. But a PC and PS5 is probably the better, smarter choice. Also, I heard that new controller is really cool, and like, I like the Xbox controller a lot, but the DualSense sounds like a very nice upgrade to the DualShock 4. Alright, let's scan. Gotta do some sneaking. Got some bad guys around here. So when they have that little crown, that means they're like the general. They're usually better at fighting and faster and stronger. I'm higher level than all these guys. They'll like if I get swarmed though, that's one thing I like and kind of dislike at the same time, is that if you're not careful with your sneaking, you can get overrun really easily and it'll be a bad time. And I kind of like that. I like feeling powerful, but also not like a superhero. I think that's it. There's not that many guys here. Unless I'm just missing some. Yeah, the new consoles, like, it's fun reading the new coverage, but like, I'm also not dying to play it. Let's see if we can sneak on this guy. Alright, I know I mentioned I'd never carry bodies, but he's right next to this bush, so we're just gonna drop him here. That way. Alright, what am I looking for? Find and rescue Hotefres' servant. Well, let's kill this man first. Also, I think I was mentioning earlier that I kind of got burned out on open world games, which is a very small reason why I'm not super amped up for the Cyberpunk. But I think the thing I'm realizing is I like it when the checklist of stuff to do in these games. Man, these guys are just ragdolling like crazy. I like it when the checklist is very snappy. Like there's just something very satisfying about clearing out maps and clearing out strongholds like this. Just being just sneaking around, messing dudes up. That's cool. All right. There are more guys walking around, but I don't see guys walking around. I know as soon as I pick this guy up, someone's just gonna see me and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't murder. You can't. You shouldn't do that. You can't. Don't, please. I don't approve of this at all. You killed that man. Probably killed the guard, so we don't have to." Hey man, how's it going?
I've told you everything I know.
Oh, relax.
Who are you?
A friend. Hold still and stay quiet. I will get you out of here.
Phalikes? They're like very powerful enemies that just roam around and they'll just murder you as soon as they see you, or try to murder you. So if you get that warning, it usually just means don't let them see you. Why am I forgetting how to drop people? Oh, there we go.
Gods, thank you. Did Hotep
He's like 10 feet away from where he was being held prisoner.
I need his help to find the crocodile. Will you help me?
Hotefres took a trader's ship to Lake Moeris. It has a large statue on board and is marked by our symbol. The crocodile has hired mercenaries to find him.
Then I must hurry. Get somewhere safe. Be well.
Yeah, aside from the poll working and the election, I've been doing pretty well. Yeah, I think I teased that I would talk about electoral politics while I played video games. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you should. Same name as this channel, by the way, the J13. But so feel free to follow me. But yeah, I mentioned that I'm happy that the current president was not reelected, but I'm also not thrilled about the person replacing him. Like, he's better, obviously, in a lot of ways, but politics is just so deeply frustrating these days. Because the people who are on the side, the good side, the quote-unquote good side, are very bad at it and kind of always capitulating to the side that is very dishonest and always acting in bad faith. So these past few days have been deeply frustrating because we just got an electoral victory, but we also lost in a lot of ways. Alright, what's the plan here? Do I have to murder him? Oh, that's just me.
So, now they send the son of Egypt against me. It has been a long time since I spilled so much blood.
I was sent by Polydorus. We share a common interest.
Who are you? And what do you want, eh?
I'm Bayek of Siwa, and I seek information on the crocodile.
Bayek looks better with the beard. You can turn the beard on or off, which is very silly. and I turned it back on because
Belongs to a group that is destroying Egypt.
I like it. I like his hair too, but like in the story, like in the game, he got a haircut, and so I was just like, I'll keep the hair off for a little bit.
The crocodile has transformed not only the land, but the people. Those who do not cower in fear.
But the beard, I put the beard back on. He looks fine without the beard, but with the beard, he elevates with the beard on.
It should reveal the identity of this crocodile. And if we get it to Apollodorus, we may be able to bring down the whole organization.
Where's the ledger now?
I gave it to my wife Henut to hide. As long
Yeah, as I was saying, there's some deeply,
as the family is safe.
like, first of all, the Electoral College, I hope libs,
This will tell Henut you are a friend to be trusted.
progressives get serious about abolishing it.
Also the ledger.
Just because I'm getting tired of having to depend on a few states
Bayek.
to decide these things.
I keep records of local problems which may have the crocodile at their root. They may interest you, as a magi.
Entire villages of people have... Who is this shrine dedicated to?
I am praying for the people killed by fires in Dionysia. Someone is burning down.
So yeah, Electoral College stuff is very frustrating. We lost,
Try to help.
Democrats lost a lot in terms of just
What are you doing?
in terms of down ballot races. Like we failed to flip the Senate. I mean, we can still do it
Passing their souls for return.
if we act.
Reach the field of reeds. I am trying to find a cure for them.
And then there's, you know, the issue with the new
The right combination.
president-elect,
What
who
matters?
said, even somewhat recently, some not so great things about,
Villages of people have disappeared in Haris.
like, I just don't think he's that good on race.
Demons have invaded.
He's good at, like, signaling, that sort of thing. My boat! It's so far! I don't want to swim all the way out there.
Is out.
Just level 39, damn. I'm only level 30. A lot of these missions, so like the... Oh, very funny. I think I might just continue on with the main quests and then do these side quests later. Because they're all way too high level for me. But yeah, I allowed myself to celebrate when Joseph Biden can't fast travel. Alright, well, I guess I can fast travel here? Wait, where am I right now? Okay, I'm just gonna sail over here and then or I can just sail here. But I want to get this. Let's not be stupid. Let's just go here, and after we do that mission, go here, see what's out here. But anyway, like I was saying, I was happy when Joseph, Vice President Biden, won, but also I was not. That's silly. I'm just trying to go faster. How do I go faster? Boat! Wow, that guy just drove his boat right into me. What a jerk. I could borrow his boat. I could have just done that as revenge. Jerk. Revenge! Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, I was happy when he won, but I remember back in the primary, he was the one that I did not want to see accepting the nomination the most. I mean, eventually it switched around a few times, but like at the very start it was him. But like it switched to like Pete Buttigieg. I was just like, that scumbag. I don't want him to win the nom. And then it switched to Bloomberg for a little bit because he was pretending to be progressive even though he ran as a Republican, and then switched to an independent, and then now he's fake Democrat. I mean, he's still Republican, but that party has gone so far right that a lot of center Republicans are now, like, the needle moved, and so now they're just, some of them by default are just technically considered Democrat, I guess. I hate Mike Bloomberg so much. Area. But yeah, Biden for me, ooh, restricted area. We don't want to be here. Oh well, what else are we gonna do? Alright, I don't think, yeah, we're not in the restricted area anymore. We're A-okay. I just don't want to get shot at immediately. I keep getting sidetracked, so I'm trying to talk about by dawn. Yeah, that guy, he's been on tape saying some very unsavory things, and he's been on the wrong side of a lot of very important issues. Like, literally, the reason he was chosen as VP was just to make white folks who are nervous about voting for Barack Obama feel... Oh, my mom's talking. My mom's loud. I can hear her talking. But he was elected to, like, appease those, like, honestly racist white folks, like, into, like, feeling comfortable voting for Barack. Like, it was just like, okay, Barack is very liberal, quote unquote. We need someone to balance that out instead of doubling down on the liberal, because, like, for whatever reason, Democrats are very scared of just embracing their side of the political spectrum. So they just pretend like giving Siwa. We got some missions. We'll do that before we do the crocodile scales. But yeah, he's the moderate meant to comfort other moderates. But the problem is, moderate policies don't win anywhere. They just don't. Like, try to think of a moderate and just think of, like, what does that mean? So for someone, like, you have folks like John Kasich on TV, and they're like, no, nobody wants AOC's brand of politics. She's crazy. Most of the country is sensible and moderate. But what does that mean? Like, let's literally look at every policy and ask, like, what are you moderate on? What are you moderate on? Are you moderate on abortion? Are you like, I can go either way on it. I could be like, keep it or leave it. No, you're either for it or against it. So you're not moderate on that. Like, you've made a decision on that, right? Are you moderate on $15 minimum wage? Are you moderate on just wages in general? Maybe wages going up. Like Hillary Clinton was like, her counter back in 2016 to Sanders' $15 claim was, it should be $12 because that's what it'll pass. And it's like, why take $3 off? Why not just go for $15? Now the party's like, yeah, 15, because $12.89 or whatever her price was just stupid. I guess you could technically be moderate on that. You could be like, I want people to have slightly higher wages, but I don't want it to be too high. $15 is the minimum, by the way. Like, if we are adjusting for inflation, it should be way higher than that. Because right now it's $7.25 for federal. And if we kept pace, it should be like $22 right now. But 15, we're settling for 15. So, are you moderate on that? Gun control. I guess you could technically be moderate on that. A little control, a smidge, a pinch, a crumb of control. I'm not even reading these. Break shield defenses. That seems useful. I'm never gonna use this. I never jump and attack. And what's this one? Passive. Increase the damage of all your bows by additional 1%. I don't know. Okay, I'll take this one. Yeah, are you moderate on that? Are you moderate on gun control? A crumb of control. But like even when we get to like the variations on like what is like how much control do you want? It's at the very end. It's like, are you for or not? So there's that. Like, it's just what's.
Hold! Stay there!
I just want to kill them just for doing that. Defunding the police. That's like kind of one where moderates are not embracing the side of the party. But it's like, hey, are you really going to look at that budget and tell me that we can't take a piece of that to do better things for our community? Are you really saying that we need armed response to issues that do not need it?
Prosperity for all? There is no grin.
I see you bear the markings of old Siwa.
So let's just think about it. Like, Medicare for all. So many people in the country want it.
Siwa is my homeland.
Like, what's the moderate position on that? We shouldn't have. Everyone shouldn't have it. We should have cheaper prices.
They have Siwan treasures, not the normal.
Crazy. You're not moderate on that. You just don't want it.
To meet anyone selling genuine.
That's why I'm like, the appeal to moderates like just needs to be reframed as,
No matter.
what are these policies actually?
Under the bird's nest.
And that's also why I get frustrated with Joe Biden, because he doesn't really talk about policies.
There is no grin. They have burned our farms and driven
He
us
just says things like, oh, let's restore the soul of the nation. I hate when he says that. What is the soul of the nation? What is that? What, like, when in 4 years, if he's still alive, and that's not me being mean, that's just me looking at math and numbers, because he's old, and presidency takes a lot out of you. If you're doing your job, it should. Even if it's a bad job, if you're doing your job, it'll take a lot out of you. If he's still alive, like, what is, like, is he gonna be able to turn around to the American people like, we did it, we restored the soul of the nation? Like, how is that, how do you measure that? Countries don't have souls. People have souls. And are you restoring a soul? Are you doing the right thing if people are still going hungry? Are you restoring, like, is this soul, like, is it inherently good that there are people who are homeless? You restore the soul of the nation, and that nation still has homelessness, it still has people being crushed by medical debt, it still has people being crushed by student loan debt. Restore the soul of the nation. Like, again, doesn't mean anything. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense.
Welcome. We
My feet!
would you like?
Sorry, I scared these people.
This is meant to be genuine, but it's a fake.
So yeah, the soul, like the whole soul of the nation thing, it's not policy. And like, I remember during the this little girl is very adorable.
This is your store.
Yes, mine. Many unique treasures from faraway Siwa. Not fake. Not fake.
Have you got anything real? I'm sure these are not your best pieces.
But yeah, at the Democratic convention,
Are real.
they were just talking about getting out Trump. That was the whole pitch. It wasn't
You follow.
public option. It wasn't $15 minimum wage.
Not very good, you know. We have better ones. Would you like?
Would you like?
Are they fake as well?
I told you, not fake. Oh, how did you know? My treasures aren't really real, but not fake. My mother has some real ones anyway.
Hey, I have a secret. I was once a Meja in Siwa. I've seen the real treasures.
Oh, not fair. I made them all myself, you know. No one else can tell.
Do not worry.
Just shoving the hell out of these guys.
I will not tell anyone.
I said not fake. Were you really Magi? Maybe you are fake.
Ah, hey. You're a very cheeky child. And let's see what your mother has.
We go along the canal.
You lead. I will fake it.
Does not even make sense.
Yeah, there was no policy talk during the convention, and I was deeply frustrated with that because
not be afraid.
Alright, let's murder these guys. Actually, let's switch to our predator bow. I missed. Why am I missing? Ow! Dirt. Attack, bird! But yeah. So like those are some of the things that I just had to contend with.
I've got a nice sword. Would you like?
Would you like? Whoa, he got two. Hello, ma'am.
Take anything you want. As I told them, I do not have any money, but I have many unique treasures from Siwa.
Mother, he is not a bandit. He is my friend. Thanks for saving us. I guess you are real. Sorry I said you were fake.
He saved us? We have to give him something. We always repay kindness, remember? I've got something. Here. This is a genuine imitation Siwan Kopish. It is very rare. They don't make them anymore. Please, take it with our gratitude.
Mother, he already knows.
Thank you. I'm honored. Yes, I can tell. This one's really real. There are almost none like it.
May you multiply happy years.
Alright, well, I think you can clean up these bodies, ma'am. I'm gonna head on out. Ooh! Sickle sword. Let's see what the stats are on that. Not as powerful as my current sword, but... Bleeding on hit, critical hit damage, technical and deadly. Cursed. What does cursed do? A fake Kopish that's not even from Siwa. Every effort was spared in its cheap, indifferent construction. However, the damage it does is remarkably genuine. That's very funny. Let's try it out. Like I said, I like them better than the swords. Sickle swords, I mean. Back to politics. So yeah, as I was saying, I remember just getting so frustrated throughout the entire primary season and election season, just because they just bank so much on the fact that they are not Trump, and it almost lost them the election. Real talk. I saw more shit to look at. What? There's something in the gear. Oh, I can upgrade this. Stabilizer gloves. All right, let's do it. So now I can. Now I have better increased range damage. That's useful. This new sickle sword looks kind of cool. Even though it's a fake, but whatever. Wait, can you look at that? I hope the cursed... I don't know what that means. It doesn't tell me what it means. Like, I hope it doesn't mean I'm cursed. Way to like read what that means? Or does it curse my enemies? Like this sword would tell me like health on kill. That's pretty obvious. That means I get health when I kill someone. Here's like it just says cursed. Well, we'll try it out. Oh, so it does curse me. Yeah, no, we're not using that. So I only have a little bit of health when I have it equipped. Yeah, there is no benefit to using that. I will break that down to useful. to useful resources because I'm never gonna use that sword unless it was like super powerful, but it doesn't seem worth it. Where am I? Like other things to do over there. Oh wait, I walked far. That's why I can't find it. Is there another exclamation point here? Oh well. So yeah. We have restored the soul of America. Is our soul gonna be restored when we're drone striking other countries and doing coups in Latin America and countries because we don't like their leaders? I mean, I just don't like that kind of talk. I'm not naive. I know leaders are inherently going to commit awful crimes, and that's just something we have to contend with living in an imperialist nation. And hopefully we can elect officials that believe in moving away from that. I don't think it's unreasonable to have that thought. But I also don't want us to get complacent. Don't think that, hey, this guy's a nice guy, which he's not. Said horrible things about black folks in the past, and even talking about race today, he's still very wishy-washy and trying not to offend meaner sensibilities. I'm gonna sell this. 800. Anything cool I can buy? No. Rare Spear. Upgrade. Let's upgrade my axe, I guess. And upgrade my bows. I'm not gonna upgrade my shield. I usually find those pretty easily. But my predator bow. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Alright. I'm satisfied. One thing I will say is that I do wish that COVID just wasn't a thing, because I would have liked to have gone out to celebrate yesterday. Despite my complicated feelings on this win. It's very... There's also just a certain amount that we have to contend with in terms of how much are you going to be able to get done once you have someone that people are not.
More than the rich. Why is this happening? This is our home. Egypt
So right.
belongs to us. Prosperity for all.
Oh, Summon Sloth.
They have burned our
Sloth
farms
says yo.
and driven us out. Where will we get our food? We know what Greek prosperity means. Famine for Egypt. Prosperity for all, they say.
Is there a mission around here? There was an exclamation point, but it's gone now. Maybe the character. Maybe it was like a person moving around and they left. Sometimes that happens. But I don't see them anymore.
Prosperity for all. There is no grain. We need to clean.
But yeah, sometimes it's a little harder to get certain things done because,
Yes.
you know, people aren't getting riled up around
I have your daughter's doll.
respectable
I was awaiting.
politicians. So it's gonna be like I remember when Obama was like when Prism, like the whole NSA spying stuff was revealed. There are people on the left who were like, "Hey, shut up! Stop getting mad at him for this, dummy."
Oh, I love my new doll, Bayek. I will name her Iset, and she will be the protector of all Fayoum.
So it was very hard. Like, it was like, I wonder what would have happened if, like, a President McCain or President Romney got caught with that. Would the response be different? And, like, we ended up with, like, liberals who were like, ah, Snowden, ew. Even though what he did was heroic. He leaked very important information, and he should not have had to have gone on the run because of it. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what people are supposed to do when they see wrongdoing. But because a Democratic president who's insanely popular was the cause, like, was the one responsible, we were like, nope, that's allowed, sweetie. Actually, and I'm scared that's gonna happen with Biden. Like, I'm scared that, like, when he's doing healthcare reform and he's, like, capitulating to the healthcare companies, people are gonna be like, well, what else is he gonna do? He has to in order to be bipartisan or whatever.
Afraid of heights, are you?
And that's scary.
Lead on, little one.
Because how do you combat that? You can't primary him. I mean, we could, and we probably should, but we're not. So it's like, at the bare minimum, 4 more years of not a lot of progress, some progress, reversing some truly awful policies. But
I come up here a lot. Everything looks so beautiful.
bare minimum 4 years, not a whole lot is gonna change in terms of just
Don't worry.
material gains, unless we organize, really organize and really elect down ballot elected officials who are going to fight for these and push him.
Thank you, Shadia.
Because I think
You should go back to
if we end up in that situation where
dangerous.
Congress
Nothing
is pushing for
to me. Isa,
higher minimum wage,
she will protect me.
free public schooling, and by public schooling I mean college.
Bye, Shadia. You and Iset enjoy your life.
All right, let's see what we're dealing with here. But like I'm pushing for Medicare for all and a Green New Deal because, like, again, God, that was another frustrating thing. Honestly, about the primary is just having to listen to our candidate be on live TV, just be like, yeah, we're not gonna ban fracking, and I do not support Green New Deal, and it's like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand, you absolute fool. This is the bare minimum. Green New Deal is the bare minimum that we should be doing. And instead, we're acting like we're still at a stage where we can negotiate the terms of our survival. Like, if we don't do something about this, we're going to be in bad shape. But we're acting like we can still pretend like
But it won't be long.
we have options in that regard.
Stupid Egyptian flacos.
Stanislaus says, "Oh, he does understand and he doesn't care.
To her will get them killed.
You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me." Sees me. Kill him as soon as he gets over here. That smooth as silk. I think there's a part of him that knows, in the traditional sense of him, like, knowing that it's not the bare minimum, but also it's like him genuinely probably thinking that whatever his dumb plan is, no, whatever his dumb plan is still a good enough alternative. It's frustrating because that's just not the case.
Where is it? They said it would be here.
Die! I love being sneaky in this game. Kikaichi says, "Preach. Hello. Welcome to the stream, and thank you. I will continue to talk." Hashtag preach. Alright, we're gonna be sneaky. No! Come back here! Where is he going? I have the wrong bow equipped. Oh, this guy's messing me up. I missed. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, yeah, we're good. Old politicians might not be worried about the future because they don't expect to live that long. That's yes and no. Like, I think part of them, like, I just think they're not taking it as seriously. I don't know if they don't care. Like, Diane Feinstein, who I despise. Like, she's not a, first of all, she's not a Democrat. She's a Republican running as a Democrat because if she were, she can't, like, a Republican cannot get elected as a senator in California.
Before the soldiers get to her.
Okay, we'll do it. Calm down, Bayek.
Yeah. What have you done, little one? You cannot play games with the crocodile.
I love Bayek. He's such a good protagonist. But I think a lot of them, like Diane Feinstein, going back to her, I think she is just she's still operating like politics work the way they did in the year 15. Okay, that was mean. In like the year 1920. She thinks it's still like respectable, like good faith arguments in closed door where hey, both sides have their differences, but they're going to at the very end still come to an agreement. Like during the Amy Coney Barrett.
I need to get there now.
Like during. Dang, he is. I was not paying attention to the story, so I do not know why he is so upset. But like during like the Amy Coney Barrett stuff, she was like she gave Lindsey Graham a hug. She's like, "Oh my God, this was so nice. It's so great that we were able to do this civilly." And it's like, ma'am, this lady is awful. She is horribly unqualified, and she represents some truly just god awful stances when it comes to like reproductive rights and race even. Yeah, she has two adopted black children, which honestly, all right, let's calm down, man. Everything's fine. Need to worry. Just gonna hang out over here.
God, what have we done?
Don't see me. See me.
Surely it must have been necessary.
But she's still in the mode of like. She's still in the mode of like, hey, this is still good old-fashioned politics, and yeah, Amy Coney Barrett may have been nominated by an absolute white supremacist president, but hey, she's still gonna, I still believe in the process, like, whatever, she sucks. Someone says, I'm trying to motivate myself to be more active about politics, but I spend a lot of energy just getting from day to day. There was a you missed a word there. Just getting news? I think in order for us to very much push ourselves, push our politicians, we're gonna all have to get involved in very uncomfortable ways. I speak part of that is speaking for myself. Like, I don't want to do phone banking. I don't want to talk to politicians. I don't want to email them. I don't want to do any of that. But again, part of that is we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to knock on people's doors to enact, like, to canvass for them. And we're gonna have to do work, because a lot of people, politicians included, but a lot of people kind of get swept up in the cult of personality when it comes to our elected officials. And Uh-oh.
Shadia. Shadia.
Oh no, did the little girl die? Find her, Eagle! Sometimes this thing is so finicky. That doesn't seem good. Okay, let me rob this place first. Sorry, lady. But yeah, we're gonna have to get involved in very uncomfortable ways. And I'm not looking forward to it. But as I was saying, a lot of people kind of forget and get swept up in the cult of personality. I think it's okay to be like happy that we elected our first South Asian black female vice president. But also, like, she's still not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Oh no! Well, this took a dark turn. I mean, this game starts with Bayek's son getting stabbed, which sends him off on this quest for revenge.
It is over. The crocodile has won. The ledger lost. My daughter. My Shadia. He has taken everything from us.
Not everything.
And all those who serve him.
None of that will bring Shadia back.
No. But at least you'll have the comfort of revenge. We both will.
I hope so. I will do anything I can to help you, brother.
Has he not been able to tell you anything?
Only that there were other men with the soldiers. Large, imposing warriors. One red-haired.
Bandits? Soldiers?
I believe they were gladiators. From the arena in Crocodilopolis. It seems this monster uses fighters to do his bidding.
I will find this monster, friend. He will die.
Okay. Guys, we gotta kill the crocodile. The monster! Yeah, back to politics. Like, the thing is, I don't even hate Kamala Harris. I think she's been a pretty alright senator, especially coming off of, like, especially in comparison to Dianne Feinstein, who is a fossil. I mean that in the meanest way possible because I do not like her one bit. But she's fine. But like she has problems. A lot of which came to light during the primary, which is a big reason why nobody reason why she didn't win at all. Oh, mission's back. Alright, that thanks. Fast travel, because I'm lazy. And also there's also the issue with Biden being the follow-up to such an awful person, an awful administration filled with awful people. Two awfuls. And so people are just going to be more inclined to go easy on him. Hey, yeah, things are bad, things suck. But at least it's not like that orange Cheeto. It's of course not. Duh. And I think another important thing to remember, every time they talk to me, I want to murder them. I think an important thing to remember is that...
But I'm telling the truth!
Boy, you will not speak!
It's hitting him. Man, stop.
Priest, what has the boy done to deserve this?
This has nothing to do with you. Back away. The boy will get what he deserves.
I serve Sobek. I serve Sobek. I am a slave.
Boy, what are you accused of?
I was charged with ferrying 2 gold Sobeks to Crocodilopolis. Just out of port, my ship sank by the lighthouse. I almost drowned. The statues were lost. I didn't steal them.
Silence! And you! Step back, Sayeti!
Wait. Do not threaten me, Neb. I am a Medjay. If the boy speaks the truth, I will find your gold Sobex. If he lies, he is yours to deal with.
Not to switch topics back to the game that I'm playing. I really like Bayek as a protagonist, and it's again, I was going back to being burned out on open world games, and then I end up playing 2 of them pretty much back to back, and both of them Ubisoft open world games, the most open worldiest of games, where it's just huge maps filled with things to do, but a good protagonist just goes such a long way, where it's just this person is just genuinely likable and well written, and I just enjoy playing as them.
They will attack on sight here.
So yeah, it goes a long way just playing as a character who
This could be it.
who likes to be helpful and who's nice. And there was a mission I played where I went "aw" after the end of it. It was you
Golden statue of Sobek.
you help a scholar find
The boy said it would be.
his research that gets stolen. And he's it's not treasure, it's just it's literally just research. And you find out that it was young kids who robbed him. And you find out the reason why is because bandits stole their dog. And you don't know it's their dog at the time, you just know that it's their protector, but then you find out, when you find out later, you find out it was a dog. And then you bring the dog back to them, and then you kill the person responsible, of course, because murder's good, actually. And then when you return and you explain hey, it's the kids that robbed you, the researcher gets mad. He's ah, but you're hey, they were coerced. It was not a good situation. It was not a fair deal. And so he's oh, okay. And then he gives you a hug. He just out of nowhere, and by it, he's not into it, but he's also okay, I'm just gonna let this play out because it's a nice moment. It's just a genuine this is just a nice hero that just goes around and helps people, and it's just nice. It's just nice, and it's just a realization of how far. Yeah, sure, we can play video games playing as grimdark heroes who are jerks, but also badass. But I'm cool just playing as a nice guy who's very nice. I got a new spear. I think we got everything. Did we get everything? Shh. Don't see anything. Oh, the idol's over there. No wonder. Alright, well, let's murder this man.
Wait a second.
Nerd! Sucker!
It is beautiful. The boy tells the truth. I should return these gold Sobex to the...
Alright, let's get this treasure because I only got 1 out of 2. We gotta get 2 out of 2. Folks! We gotta get 2 out of 2. So yeah, it's just been nice playing as this game with a very well written protagonist. And I've heard the protagonist in AC Odyssey, Cassandra or boring dude who nobody plays as. I heard he's fine too. They're really nice as well. Ubisoft, like, they usually go back and forth between likable protagonists in the Assassin's Creed games. The very first Assassin's Creed game, which I have played, you play as Altair, who has 0 personality. Negative personality. He is the most boring, self-serious, personality-less character ever. And he's just no fun to play as. You know, I didn't finish that game because that was 2007 and it was like the only game I had that year. And then Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio, is such a delightful... He's still hitting him! I'm gonna beat this guy up. Ezio, who's super charming. Fantastic protagonist. I didn't play Assassin's Creed 3, but I heard that protagonist, Connor, sucked. But Assassin's Creed 4, I heard the protagonist in that was also very cool.
This clothing is just a mask for cowardice. God, the gods, I hate masks.
This has nothing to do with you, Saheti. Crawl back into your desert hole.
Yeah.
I am Medjay, you dishonorable dog.
I have the authority here, Medjay.
Guess for murdering this man. Ah! Ah! I was trying to do a shield charge. Oops! Damn, the seal shard, like...
Face the threat.
Ow! There we go. Oh, got more guards.
I can hit the target.
God, I got arrow guys now.
Trouble here. I can take him down.
Alright, who else? There we go. You can't even hurt the boy. Relax, summon sloth. Can't hurt NPCs, luckily. You can't hurt, like, regular people, which I've done on accident a few times.
You can return to the temple or to your family. The choice is yours.
May Sobek be with you.
Whatever you do, do it honorably. Egypt needs priests who do not wear masks.
Alright, that's cool. And we leveled up! Alright. 2:48. So let's keep going. Lazy Sundays. I'm having a good time just streaming today. I might get up to urinate into a toilet bowl soon, but I might save up for more for something else. Oh yeah, we got a new spear. Let's test it out. Sekhmet spear. Once the spear tastes the blood of your enemies, it'll only be satiated by their destruction. Okay. Alright, what should we do next? Where's the crocodile quest? I don't want more light bows. I don't want that. No, give me a new predator bow. Alright, but where is this quest? Oh, it's all the way over here. Alright. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Or we could just do another. I kind of want to see this main thread through for the crocodile quest. So I might do that. Then we get. I think we're gonna. Bleh! Tongue tied. Sorry. I think I'm going to use the restroom first. No. I will be right back. 2 seconds. Actually, 3 seconds. Need all the seconds I can get, folks. So we'll be right back. And we're back! Oh, where'd the game go? Switch to the black screen. Should be good. Yes. Go. Yep, there it is. Alright. Cool! Cool. So, I think I asked earlier, but if any of y'all are playing some games, if you're playing anything currently, let me know. I'm kind of curious if anyone has picked up anything interesting or started any new cool shows. I watched somewhat recently Raised by Wolves. That theme song to that show is probably one of my favorite things about it. And the show itself is also pretty good. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Letting people know I'm still streaming. I'm still streaming. Other things. Come. Twitch.tv/AJ13. Right. back in it. All right. Yeah, if y'all have been playing anything cool, let me know. I think I mentioned at the top that I just bought the new Destiny expansion, which goes live on Tuesday, which is very fortunate for me because I don't have work on Wednesday. Veterans Day fell on a Wednesday, and instead of having it observed on a Monday or Friday like usual, they're just giving us Wednesday off, which is so dumb. So I go to work Monday, Tuesday, which go to work is very loose. Like I work from home, so I wake up and open my laptop, and then back on Thursday and for Thursday and Friday. But Wednesday I have off, so I'm probably gonna stream. I'll probably stream on Wednesday as well because hey, I'm off. Summerslaw says he restarted Pokemon Shield. Still getting on Animal Crossing every other day at least. Okay, I've heard Animal Crossing talk has gone a little quiet, but it's good to know that you're still checking in. If I get a Switch, I probably might pick that up, but I'm not planning on getting a Switch anytime soon. So, Kikaichu says Among Us, and she also finished Pen 15. Oh my goodness, Pen 15! I need to. God, I watched season 1. I watched season 1 back when it came out. I forgot all about it, so I might start that honestly because that just reminded me. Among Us, I like watching Among Us streams, but I don't know if it's for me. I just don't like arguing. Like someone's gonna accuse me, I'm just gonna be like, shut up. No, it's not me. Like, no. Like I've played Mafia style games. Like my friend JJ invited me to a Zoom call with some of his friends to play Mafia, which is basically Among Us minus the game part. It's mostly just talking it through, and I had fun with that. But also, like, I was kind of bad at it because I'm not good at lying, so I was caught out pretty immediately. I might pick it up though, just because one of my friends keeps inviting me to play it, and I'm just like, maybe one of these days I'll finally try it out, see what all the fuss is about. Summerslaw says, Wednesday is such an awkward day to be off. Yeah, it is. Why not just give us, like, if they just give us Monday off, because, like, now I have to, like, go to bed early today. Early. I go to bed, like, at midnight, but earlier. And work 2 days, and then day off. Literally just smack dab in the middle of the week. So dumb. So dumb! Part 2 of Season 2 of Pen 15 comes out in January. Maybe I should just wait until January then. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. There's other stuff I want to watch, so if more episodes are just going to come out in, what, a month and a half, 2 months, I might just wait. Kikaichu invited me to play Among Us with them. If I pick it up, I'll be sure to let you know. If I ever get to a point where I want to check it out finally. One thing I do know for sure is I do not want to play that game with randos, like just a random lobby and just play, like, no, nope. I barely like playing multiplayer games with randos. Like I was playing Apex Legends 2 nights ago, and I love that game, but I do not love playing it with randos. I had a bunch of back-to-back awful matches, and I got into a pretty decent match with competent teammates, and I say competent because, like, with quotation marks around competent, because I thought they were competent, and as soon as we got into a conflict, they fell off the edge of the map and died, leaving me alone. So I had two, like, supposed to be a 3-on-3 matchup against an enemy squad we found, and then my teammates immediately died, leaving me alone. And I died shortly after, because why wouldn't I? I like killed someone by myself, so I felt okay about that. I was like, okay, I'm getting my groove back, and I got a kill, but I don't know. So I'm trying to recruit friends into downloading Apex Legends, so I don't play it alone. It is a rough time, I'll tell you that much. All right. Oh, there's a boat over there. Whee! This game is so gorgeous. It came out a few years ago, but Man, it still looks fabulous. It still looks so good. Ubisoft, they got that Assassin's Creed money. They can make games look good. Yep, that's classic multiplayer struggles for real. It's honestly why I haven't been playing as much Overwatch lately, just because like there's only so much I can take. Like I take regular breaks from multiplayer games like that because of stuff like that. Like I just get so fed up. If I had friends to consistently play with, it'd be a different story. But oh, hello.
I don't want you playing with him. The man beast lives there. Do you want to be
Man beast?
Now come away.
Seni, forgive me. I overheard you just now. You said something about a man beast.
The man beast has been taking people from here for months.
People have gone missing. Have you told the Phylakitai?
The Phylakitai are useless. Just last week, 3 fishermen disappeared. Bits of them floated.
I haven't commented on this, but look at my drip. Look at this outfit.
Anyway,
I love it. My outfit, not this guy's outfit. This is his outfit. 0 drip.
We're watching him.
Things are often not what they appear. I should talk to this man beast.
He might be possessed by Sobek himself.
Okay.
He's too crazy to be the man beast. He never does anything but pray.
Sobek eats with his mouth.
My friend, could I speak with you? Do you know anything about the missing people?
I am not.
Oh yeah, as far as so I think I mentioned I bought the Destiny expansion, and it comes out on Tuesday, so I have Wednesday off, so I can just play a bunch of that on Wednesday. I've been playing this and having a lot of fun with Assassin's Creed Origins. Apex Legends, I've been getting a little bit back into that. I'm still playing Hades, but I'm nearing 100 hours. I think I have 99 hours. But I already saw the actual ending, but I've not seen the epilogue yet. So that's what I'm kind of working towards. That game rules. It's probably my game of the year. Almost certainly my game of the year, unless I end up picking up Cyberpunk, and that ends up being amazing. But yeah, Hades is like I've been playing a little less of it just because again I put in so much time already, so I'm kind of slowing down a bit.
I have never seen anything like this. It is floating here.
Andy mentions literally puddles everywhere because of how much you drip. Yep, this is like I like show up to a new area and they're like, we want to speak to you by it because the drip absolutely flawless. Crocodopoulos. Sorry, I can't read. I'm a bad reader. As far as shows go, I haven't really watched anything new since Raised by Wolves. Oh, and I watched Lovecraft Country, which is also pretty okay.
Seems to be coming from that cave.
Can I guide my boat in there? I have to get out. Alright, let me reverse. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. I can't see. I really can't see. There's something down here? Nope. Pick out my torch. Explore the cave. I don't see anything. Like I can't see. Like I literally I can't see. Maybe there's a ledge over here. Let's just climb and find out. I just need to raise my brightness, because... Oh, okay. I thought there was something like that. Body parts, uh-oh. Oh, there's oh.
Sticks of death. This must be where all the body parts are coming from.
Ah! Get away from me! Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. I can barely see. Hold on, I gotta get up here. Okay. Let's light this on fire. Get a nice flame bow. Hello. Just staring at me.
Cushions and luxury. Look like seats for some kind of theater.
Hello? Who's there?
Wine and refreshments.
Please, help me.
Whoever sat here was
Someone saw so that water is nasty. Well, you don't like swimming with body parts?
cushions and luxury.
Just hang around?
Look like seats for some kind of theater.
I don't know. I think you're being a little too hard on that cave. Seemed like a nice cave. Like, yeah, there are some body parts hanging around, but nobody's perfect. I might have to turn up the brightness. I can't. I'm like struggling. Like, I think part of it's because I have my ring light on, and it's also daytime, and so like I'm just struggling. You'll seeing things in darkness. Brightness 50%. Ooh, we can do better than that. Oh, maybe not that high. Well, let's see how it looks. Okay, that's a little. I might lower back down, honestly. I already did this. No, shut up! Hello, sir.
Thank the gods. Hurry! We have to leave before he comes back.
Who? What is happening here?
The embalmer. He's throwing people to crocodiles. His guests watch as they're ripped apart.
Wow.
You are safe.
It's like the Purge.
Where is he now?
There's people like
No one is safe.
hiring people to capture purgers to fight to the death.
I'm getting out of here. I never imagined anyone could do something like this.
Okay.
I will find a way to.
Bye bye.
This embalmer has given his last show.
This embalmer has given the folks his last show. I'm here to say that's enough out of you, bucko. Alright. Guess we're done here. Would anyone like a lion rug like this in their home? Ew. Alright, it's a little easier to see, I guess. Ugh, so gross. Yucky, yucky. Alright. It's daytime. It's good. Oh yeah, I gotta lower the brightness. I don't. Wait, is that fog or is that just because the bright? Oh, okay, it's fog. I'm still gonna lower it a little bit. Let's do 60%. There you go. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks good. That looks good, ain't it? Alright. Cyberpunk is also coming out in December. I was hyped for it back when it was originally announced, but the more I've seen of that game, the less interested I've been every single oh, I just want to murder them. The more disinterested I've been in that game. Just some of the stuff around Not a lot of like just their handling of a lot of stuff just seems like it's gonna be. I don't think particularly offensive. Like I think they have their ear closer to the floor than some developers, but I also think that like they're just not doing it, like they're just not as conscious as I would like. Like they really seem like they're falling to some pitfalls that they shouldn't really be falling, like just their handling around race, like the scary brown thugs that you gotta encounter. Like what is it with Spanish speaking gangs and media where they just all behave the same? It's just like, this is the future. Do we have to have a Mexican criminal with tattoos and all over his face who goes back and forth between bad English and bad Spanish? Like, is it really? Are we really dying for another depiction of this? I feel like we've moved past that. Especially like you're setting a world, a game.
The scorpion
May the
strikes.
gods deal with those who watch these shows.
Bites.
That's cool. Yeah, like it's just little pitfalls like that, and like how they're handling like gender and sexuality. It's just like my frustration. God, those Hades. When I was talking about Hades, how they handled like just their depiction of the Greek gods, like they just went wild with it, and it's just like, of course, like why not? Why do we have why not make Hermes an Asian man and Athena a black woman and Eurydice like just give her a huge afro and Dionysus like brown skin. I mean like even that game could do better. Like there's no fat people in that game, and that's a missed opportunity. Like you could have made a really cool. Because like everyone in that game's hot, and so it's like you could have made someone fat and hot too. Like I would have liked to have seen their artists handle that, because you don't really see that. But like whatever, that's a quibble. But like my bigger point is just that like you have this whole canvas, you don't have to do it this way. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you can broaden out. Broaden out. Alright, let's go to the synchronization point, and then we'll do... Well, we can do this one, and then after that I'll do one more quest. We'll see if we can finish up the crocodile. This one. Actually, we'll just do this one. So let's synchronize, and then this next mission will probably be the last thing I do. I'm always getting tongue-tied. I talk too fast. But yeah, like Cyberpunk, it just seems like that game is so ambitious, but then like just again, how the stuff they've shown. The stuff they've shown is just like, you're ambitious, but like, what are you really doing that is that exciting? And the answer is nothing. I mean, that's not true. They're doing stuff, but this restricted? This is not a restricted area. I can just... Is this restricted? I don't want them to attack... Okay, it is. It is restricted. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to do some murder. Oh man.
Hey, what? Die.
Some not so good loot, but whatever. There. It's not even what I was looking for. I was looking for the scroll. This. I murdered those guys for nothing. Yeah, I'm still like I'm morbidly curious about Cyberpunk, like what the finished product is gonna look, how they're gonna handle the side quests, because like The Witcher is like known for some really expansive side quests that could be games on their own in terms of their storytelling. Like that, even that game is not it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but if they're like, I want to see how they bring that to the game they're working on now. But I just can't help but feel like it's gonna be a missed opportunity. They're just doing so much that has already been done before. It's just like, you guys are one of the most I don't know. I've never really played their games, so I was gonna say talented, but like they're known for the quality of their games, and I just think we can do better. I was getting really burned out on superhero movies until Into the Spider-Verse, precisely because they took something you've seen before, aka Spider-Man, seen him a lot in movies, but like they made that look fresh, they made it look interesting, they did a new take on it. Part of the reason is because it's animated, but they could, but another part is just like they were okay being different visually. They're okay like not attacking in an aggressive way, but just attacking your expectations, your typical sensibilities. So like when I love sci-fi, but like there are takes that we've seen before, and ask yourself if we need another take done in the way that's happening. I don't know. That last part came out clunky, but my point is just, hey, I would like to play a game in a cyberpunk world that is trying to be aggressive. Papyrus puzzle, what the? Whee! Oh.
Hold there.
Oh, bye. You gonna kill me? What's going on? Okay, let's chill. So we'll see with Cyberpunk. That's coming out in December. I've not pre-ordered it. Also, like, this is a dumb complaint, but it kind of goes back to just my concern: the cover art for that game. Generic white dude holding gun.
The gladiatorial arena.
Like
Crocodile recruits from this place.
little things like that. Like little things like that. Little things like that. That's kind of what, like, and again, I've played fantastic games with very generic box art. I remember the box art for Mass Effect 2, a lot of people were upset with it because it looked like a generic, boring action game. And that game has terrible box art. But the game itself is fantastic. It's one of my all-time favorites. But they definitely marketed it in a way that didn't inspire anything grand. It's just guys holding guns. They look tough. They're holding guns. They're scowling.
Who are you? Another
like, okay. We have that already, though.
I only want entry to the arena. I heard you have got a fighter worth watching. With red hair?
Ah, you mean the Gallic.
Andy says, or the hideous Last of Us 2 box art. Yeah, like, hey, do you want to see Ellie scowling and just being super close up on her face?
This man wears a Magi badge. Ahmed, what?
Honestly, my issues with that box art are like, it feels like Neil Druckmann and the team over there, like they're very self-satisfied with how that game turned out, and I mean they should be. Like, visually is doing a lot, story-wise, from what I've heard. I mean, they did stuff. Whether they executed on all of it exceptionally is another issue. I haven't played it myself, but I feel like just a very minimalist cover art is like very.
I need to get inside and learn more.
It's very pretentious. It's just like, yeah, this is it. It's just face. It's just a face.
I should go and see.
And that's boring. We need some creative box art. Let's get creative. Why are we limiting ourselves with box art? The thing that you're selling the game with, like, there's so much you can do. So much. I just want to be dazzled visually. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with good cinematography? What's wrong with visuals that are striking? What's wrong with being a little weird? Honestly, it's very similar to politics. Like the sensibility with politics is, at least from the perspective of liberals, because Republicans do not feel the need to capitulate at all to moderate. Yes, they'll fight for their side no matter how crazy it is. Which, hey, I hate them, but I'm jealous of them for that. I wish our side did that. But like,
that looks like
Democrats genuinely believe that, hey, gotta appeal to. I'm already digging this lady's look. But they believe that, like, hey, we gotta, like, to appeal to the most people, we gotta be the most boring possible.
My friend! My brother! Oh! Oh! Shit, it's good to see you. What are you doing?
Not to harp on this too much, but man, I love Bayek. Like little story moments, like him just like going to hang out with her, and like pretending he's just another observer, and then like turning, like she recognizes him, and he's like still playing along. Like it's just like little nice things that just make you love him, and like like you really fall in love with him so early on in the game. Like he's just so charming.
And drink.
which makes me like very confused why the next game is Boring Vikings. I mean, whatever. The protagonist for those games, for that game, for Valhalla might be terrific, but
If only I was given the chance, I know I could become champion.
I don't know.
I mean wealth, luxury.
Summer Sauce says, I love this scene. Yeah, that was great. I've never met this woman. I mean, personally. I mean, she's not come across in the game yet.
So you have finally given up trying to put the world to rights. Good. Such things are impossible. Felix is slow to trust outsiders. But do not worry. With my backing, we'll soon be fighting side by side. First, we drink. And in the morning, we can go to the arena for the proper introductions. It's good to have you here, old friend.
And he's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a drink. Enter the Crocodilopolis. Folks, I can't read. You know this, I know this. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, he's just such a charming protagonist, and I'm enjoying this game. Part of it just playing as someone that likable. He's very likable. And it's also why I enjoyed It's also why I enjoyed Oh, Twa, we saw her earlier.
Not really. I just find the poetry reading comforting. It helps me.
I am glad to hear it.
I've yet to work up courage to face my father. One step at a time. I have to go. I have another reading. It's childish stuff, really. Don't judge harshly.
I make no promises. Goodbye, Tua.
Okay, well, looks like we got a unexpected resolution to that storyline that we did not that long ago. That's nice. Glad she's doing okay. These guys suck. I should just murder them all. But yeah, like I played Watch Dogs 2 And it's like the same thing with Marcus. Like he's just like you expect him to be like a cocky hacker who's humorless, and he's just so nice. He likes helping people and being funny and talking about movies, and it's just like, yes, this is what I want my protagonist to be. I don't want them to be a rough, mean. I don't want to play as mean people. Like I remember I was playing God of War 2018, not the old one, but like the recent one. Like Kratos is not as much of a jerk as he is anymore, but he's still a jerk, and I just didn't find him that compelling. Like I'm like, oh, you still suck.
I want this man to be my partner.
As it happens, the Iberian was torn apart by lions yesterday. I may have an opening. And if Kensa vouches for you...
You will need a title if you're going to team up, though. How about the C1 Warriors?
I think the Guardians of Siwa would be more fitting.
Ooh, I like that.
Is that memorable enough for you?
I have heard worse. Come inside.
Yeah, I've already put in a lot of time into this game. I'm not. This is not the beginning of the game. I'm already level 31. I put several hours into this, and I've been enjoying it.
Wait their turn on the saddle. What you smell is sweat, blood, and not a little offal. If you are predisposed to shitting your armor, this is where to do it. There is no pharaoh or god in the arena to protect you, Magi. This is where you will probably die. Try to do it with drama. It pleases the crowd. On the off chance you live, you will be rewarded with glory and fame. And another chance to die.
My favorite.
Such is the short but luminous life of a gladiator. All right, who do we have? Ah, there is Callistos.
I have to burp.
A former soldier of Ptolemy who claims to know how to handle his sword.
I burped.
He was my best fighter once.
I just turned off my mic.
He ruins us all. He's not much more than a bedpan now. He trains the novices.
Okay.
Is that armor from Ptolemy's army?
Most of the fighters cannot afford their own armor. In any case, it is soon ruined. The army does not miss a few suits here and there, and it adds to the authenticity. Speaking of
This guy's just trapped in the same animation forever.
the weapons I give you. There are no exceptions. You already know Kensa, whose glowing but suspect recommendation brought to you.
Bayek! Crocodilopolis welcomes another...
Crocodilopolis. Okay, I think I got it.
And who better to test him than the one who recommended him?
To fight my friend?
What do you say? Ready to draw sword, old Magi?
Let's see if you have improved.
Oh! Ow! Damn!
Not bad, old man!
How is that for old?
Nick, I thought I had you!
You need more style and flash, but you have got a pleasing vicious streak for a sand dog.
Sand dog? Whoa. This guy sucks.
We open the door soon. Be ready.
Oh, she's kicked up.
Throw our way? They make a poor meal, my brother.
Can't wait to murder these guys.
I'm going to slice off your balls and feed them to you. Our main obstacle to glory. The Gallic brothers.
I know who they are.
Kratos is not that happy. Self-serious, and he's gruff, and he's mean, and I don't like him.
Are you well, my friend? You seem distracted. Don't worry. You will lose your nerves after the first fight.
I am fine. But you have not yet told me how you came to be here.
Now that is a story.
Kratos is a smile.
As a slave during Ptolemy's time in Siwa. A sick beast named Septimius and his clan were going to use me. But I managed to get a sword and make my escape. I traveled here where Felix took me in and trained me. But enough about the past, huh? I can't tell you how happy I am to share this good fortune with you. Soon the crowd will worship you. Almost as much as they worship me.
Yes, yes. Let us split the sun in two with our swords.
Cool.
Oh, you are primed indeed. Let Felix know when you are ready for our first match. The sooner we start, the sooner we are champions!
The new C1 fighter. I look forward to humiliating you in battle many times. I joke, of course. We might be pitted against each other out there.
Look how shitty my sword is.
No reason to stand together in
I have my own weapons. Let me use them.
But why does one of Ptolemy's soldiers risk his life in the arena?
I have trouble obeying orders, and the army frowns on that. But I have a family to support, so here I am.
Have you ever challenged the brothers?
Viridovics and the Ovikos? I haven't been thought worthy yet. In that, I consider myself fortunate.
Alright. Well, good to know. Let's talk to this guy.
And back. You are Horus, are you not? Felix told me you are the trainer here.
That my choice, Gaelic brothers. Hurt me. My head would have killed me if Felix did not stop them.
What can you tell me about them?
You don't want to fight them. They are strong and fast.
Hope y'all are having a good Sunday afternoon.
It's fun.
I'm glad to be streaming again. I took a bit of a break, mostly because the election was starting to get a bit much, and also, you know, streaming a lot. But I'm still trying to nail down my schedule. I'll probably be streaming again on Wednesday because I have the day off. Sundays seem like a good, consistent day, though.
Are you? Everyone thinks they are ready till they
So we'll see.
I am starting you against a few novices.
I have time coming up in December because I have that time off for work or from work because of winter break. Since I work at a school district, so I get those holidays off. So yeah, there's lots to plan around. Wait for me! Ooh, we got some spikes here.
For our blood or for theirs?
Any blood will do. No such thing as innocent here. Do not stake your blade, brother. They certainly will. Every man here knows the risks.
You have taken to this new life easily.
See the look on their faces. Oh, they adore me, Bayek. The men, the women. I do everything I could want.
We stand a by, Queen.
They are ready to stop. These two sand bandits are tougher than
Oh. Ah! Ooh! Ow! Ah! Ee! Ah! Ooh!
Keep fighting like this, old friend, and we'll catch the eye of a wealthy patron.
And what then?
Then a whole new world of opportunity, my friend. The best gladiators
Leave my friend alone!
earn more coin than you can imagine.
Then let us make sure they notice us.
Ah! Alright, and this guy... Someone shot me! Who shot me? Oh, I think I backed up into the spike. That's why. Love me some good murder.
Victory for the Guardians of Siwa! The new darlings of the arena! Who knows how far they can go? Pairing you two toe-stubbers is one of my best ideas.
Toe-stubbers?
Told you we were destined for greatness, Felix.
Greatness? Oh, easy, easy, damsel dust mite. You have a long way to go. It is a good start, but you are not contenders. You do not get to the Gallic brothers by beating a few shit-stained novices.
Okay.
Oh, to be honest, I hope you make it. I am weary of you nagging me.
What do we need to do to face them?
God send peace, not you too. Just concentrate on the next round. For annoying me, I am adding lions this time. They have not eaten for days. You are their dinner. Find me when you are ready.
It's true. Any of the gladiators could be working for the crocodile. There might be evidence here of the jobs the Gallic brothers did. Maybe even the identity of their patron.
You need to look around. Maybe I have to just keep fighting. Maybe that's the actual answer. Alright, we talk to him. We talk to him. Exit. I can leave. Alright. Well, let's on to the next one. Oh, we gotta talk to her.
We are on our way, old friend. After all this time, I might finally get my shot at the Gallic brothers. And it's thanks to you.
I would like nothing more. What about these other contracts you mentioned earlier?
Oh, the righteous Bayek is willing to dirty his hands. Times have changed, Seni. I suppose it is hard to be a Magi all the time. You will have to ask Felix about those. Quietly.
Okay.
The best way to reach the crocodile is to beat the Gallic brothers. As if I needed more reason to slit the throats of Shadia's killers. Felix, I've heard some gladiators are chosen for extra work.
You heard wrong. And if there was an arrangement, you would have much more to do to earn your way in. Your job, you upstart dog noble, is to fight. That is it. You earn your gold in a pit, or you do not earn it.
I think I'm gonna have to murder this guy.
We are ready.
Finally. They are asking about you too at the arena in Sarin. Put on a good show and we all profit.
Hey, there's no way this guy is like talking all that talk without a blade in his neck at some point. Methinks he's the crocodile, but that's just an assumption.
How often do you fight lions?
Only when Felix can get them. They are much more expensive than men volunteering for a beating.
There seems little honor in killing animals.
Kill or be eaten by it. Besides, it's caged. We will be fine. As long as we don't free it.
Alright. Ooh, got a big boy.
Lions were caged.
There are no rules in the arena, Seni.
Oh, that guy's just messing. He's messing it up. I didn't have to deal with the lion. All right. Make sure I don't get hit by his hammer. Too peasy. Ow! Ow! Alright. Oof. Alright, that went well.
The Guardians of Siwa are victorious once again! To the Gallic brothers, the next!
Could they? Hope so.
Where's Kensa?
Her talents were required elsewhere today. You are going to have to win this one alone. You will be fine.
Another errand for the unknown patron.
Fighters who ask too many questions do not survive. It is a dangerous job.
I hope he's not gonna make me fight her.
I am only keen to prove myself.
Then win this match. You will get your chance against the brothers. Beat them, and you will be noticed.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight her.
Holy Anubis. I have to win this.
I'm gonna have to fight her, huh?
We must catch up!
That's what.
Ooh, there's a hole.
Excellent strike, finish!
Ah!
You're dead! Dead!
Oh! I just want to push him in the hole. That's alright. Get it. Oop! Ah!
The Magi is not missing his partner! What a warrior!
Ow! Oof. And I oof. Ah! I got hit by the trap. Oh, where are you going? Whoa, what was that? It hit me.
Are you watching Crocodilopolis? Is this the
Crocodopolopolis.
Will the Gallic brothers keep their ground?
That was close. Too close.
Ah! Oh, I didn't want to use it on him. He was already dead. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whee! Oh. Nope. Bye. Tell me when to go. Okay, guess thought she was gonna come out, but
I am sorry I left you to fight alone, but I hear you did me proud.
hope she's not the crocodile. I don't want to murder her.
Felix sent you out on a job. Who was it for?
I'll tell you everything in good time, brother. Just know that our future has never looked brighter. Bye. This is the moment we've longed for. Our chance to seize the mantle of champions. Felix awaits!
My sword! Looks like it's nighttime. Hopefully we're getting to the close to the end of this quest chain, so I can start wrapping it up.
For a country comrade.
Been streaming for a while, almost 3 hours.
The crowd is bored with
Clouds are getting dark outside.
destroying opponents with ease. I am counting on you to make this
We got some rain yesterday and today.
not kill anyone. I want my top 4 fighters alive for rematches. I have given the Gauls the same order.
All right, we will not kill them. But no promises about pain and humiliation.
Oh, true.
This is it, Bayek. Our big moment. They will build monuments and scroll our names across temples after this.
Alright.
Here are the contenders to the crown! The Guardians of Siwa! Undefeated! Unmatched! It's the Gallic Brothers!
Okay. Yeah, this guy is definitely trying to. He definitely played God of War, and he's definitely a Kratos fan. This guy just has a huge scythe. Oop. Okay. Gotta keep my distance. These guys they're not pushovers. Oop. Ow. Oop. Ah. Gotcha. Come on. On discount Kratos. Ow, ow, stop it. He's good at karate. Oops. Damn. No, stop. Guy's so good at karate. Alright. Whee! Come on. A lot of dodging. Slow and steady. Whoa! Oh! Ow, ow. Ow. He's too good at karate. Alright. Leave her alone! Alright, one down, one to go. Excuse me. What are you doing? Trying to pick up his friend? Oh, she's down! Ow! Oops. Luckily, he can't. He's having trouble swinging that thing. Ow. No. No. No killing.
Crocodile! The Gallic brothers are defeated!
You killed the child called Shadia! That is the least you deserve!
The lighthouse! We didn't kill her, I swear!
We have done many terrible things, Siwan, but the murder of the child is not one of them!
All hail the new champions!
We were
The
there!
guardians of Siwa!
Capture the girl and take her to Berenike! To the crocodile!
It was she who drowned the child, took a book from her, ordered a stone tied to her ankles, and pushed her in the water. There was nothing we could do.
Uh-oh.
This is the real reason you came to me, isn't it? To uncover this patron, this crocodile. Bayek, why didn't you confide in me? Huh? I would have helped you.
You're a mercenary, just
Now.
like them. I couldn't take the chance.
What fate awaits the fallen?
No.
Will it be life
Bayek,
or death?
you know me better than...
Death!
Bayek, you have to know!
Alright, we got the identity of the crocodile. Some drama with friends. I hope they make up. But this is personal. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there for today. We got a lot of streaming done. I think that makes up for me being gone for the last... Twitch says my last stream was 19 days ago, or 20 days ago, so... I don't know. Alright, got the identity of the crocodiles, so I'm probably gonna murder her off stream, because I'm probably gonna continue to play this later. But yeah, I'll be back probably Wednesday. I don't know what time. I kind of want to do an early morning stream, but I don't know. Like, I've been waking up early because my body has not adjusted to the time change yet, so I just wake up early. She is crocodile. But if not, then I'll probably stream in the afternoon, day, or maybe evening. I don't know. I'm kind of been moving away from the evening streams. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's quit to desktop. Got a few words left to say before I close the stream. Play some tune. Caesar. What's the word? Copyright free. But yeah, so I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. As I talked about a lot of politics today. Talked a lot about politics. And yeah, I think the thing I want to leave with you is just, again, the idea, the knowledge, really, the reality that politicians aren't your friends. I think one of the scarier parts of the Trump presidency has been the cult of personality around him. It's been the fact that a lot of his fans view him as more than a politician. They view him as more than a president, and they get really behind the things he says. I cannot think of a single politician who I get that way with. And it's not because I don't like them all. There are politicians that I like. Bernie Sanders, I like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I like Rashida Tlaib a lot. But if they screw up, I'm gonna hold them to account. That's the way it should be. You should always be pushing them, pushing your politicians, letting them know what you think, and demanding more of them, and challenging them. The whole notion of primary challenges in the Democratic Party has been so poo-pooed. They poo-pooed on the idea, but it's a good idea, even the ones you like. Because for the ones you like, if you get primary and you win, that tells you that, hey, these policies are working. We had a chance to switch things up, and instead of switching it up, we said, hey, things are working. And if things aren't working, then instead of having to go up or wait until they go up against someone who opposes them in ways that are ugly, like Republicans. That's what I mean, Republicans. I'm not going to hide my political leanings. I am very far left. But you don't want to wait till you get to that point, because if I'm deciding between a Democrat and a Republican, I'm going to vote for the Democrat. But if I'm voting between two Democrats, I'm going to look at the one who's closer to my ideals and things I want. I want Medicare for all. I want living wage. I want housing for all. I want a very relaxed immigration policy. I'm definitely one of those people who looks at the whole notion of open borders and is like, yeah, well, why not? And of course, the counter is like, well, what about crime? And it's like, we have criminals here. Why is the immediate assumption that criminals are going to be the ones who want to run over the second immigration is lax? What is there to gain for them? It's just it's all just wrapped in xenophobia, and a lot of policies are just wrapped around very antiquated ideas of progress and worth. Oh, you gotta work hard and do this and that. And it's like, yeah, sure, working hard is fine. Well, and here's the thing, a lot of people want to work hard. People a lot of people, when they find something that they like to do that's fulfilling, they want to do it. So, but we also have to divorce the notion of your worth being tied to that work. And when you live in a capitalistic society, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because you have to work to survive. If survival is less of an issue, then people could find more worth in their work. But it's also not tying their worth to that work, right? Because I've definitely felt useless when I was unemployed, and I shouldn't. I have talents. I have things that I'm good at, and it's not necessarily tied to my bank account. And even still today, this song is not chill. I want to chill. This is the chill station. This is not chill. I want some chill beats. But yeah, just the idea of your worth being tied to that. Let's go to ambient. I can guitar. So yeah, I'm hoping that. Scratching my arm a lot because I got bit by a mosquito there. I'm hoping that with this new administration that we are getting in January, and hopefully the Georgia runoff goes in a way where we can have a Democratic Senate, which is not a guarantee that everything's going to be a-okay, but it is a guarantee that we can push for better, and better than even what the Democrats want, because a lot of them immediately compromise in very deeply annoying ways that are harmful, because they give into the rhetoric of like pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and means testing. Means testing means that there are all these checks you have to hit before they decide to help you, and that sucks. So yeah, we need to move toward a world that is more compassionate and that is committed to fighting for rights to a roof over your head and food and healthcare and all that stuff. So I don't say this to make you feel, I mean, whatever. A lot of you watching this definitely agree with like that this election was a band-aid. If barely that. It was a used band-aid, for being real. It's like, hey, I need something to hold this together. This one's a little yucky. It fell in the dirt. There's some dirt on this. There's a little sand on it and a little hair. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is a disgusting visual. But I need something to hold this wound together, because otherwise I'm gonna bleed out. So a lot of you understand that, but some people are like, woohoo, we did it, we're done, now we can just go back to relaxing. And no, we absolutely not. And honestly, if you're relaxing before that, like, I'm not judging you a little bit. Well, I'm judging you a little bit, but there are things that needed to be addressed that still need to be addressed even then. I don't like Joe Biden. I didn't like Hillary Clinton, but I did vote for them, because I understand that settling for a fascist, the alternative of that is so awful. Like, I can't even comprehend it. But now we did it. We elected him, so we don't have to continue to pretend like everything's a-okay. I've seen some liberals I follow on Twitter be like, "We're gonna have a dog in the White House. Isn't that fantastic?" Who cares? Who cares if there's going to be a dog in the White House? Do you have healthcare? Do you have loans that need to be paid off? Do you have student loans that need to be paid off? I mean, also loans that need to be paid off. We have a banking system that takes advantage of so many of it. We have so many systems that just take advantage. So we have to. Now is not the time to take a nap. We have to get up. We have to fight for the things that we deserve, which is our rights to healthcare, our rights to clean air, Green New Deal, bare minimum. Like I said, this is not an extremist position. This is the position. This is the starting point. This is this framework. Otherwise, you're gonna be wearing a different kind of mask. Like people are complaining about wearing masks to go to the grocery store because we're living in a pandemic. You're gonna be wearing like gas masks, because the air will not be breathable in a few years. And it would have been something we could have prevented, but we have people worried about the deficit when it comes to combating these issues, and that's ridiculous. Why am I so yellow? But yeah, so the fight continues, the struggle continues, and I hope you all are ready. I hope you're ready to hold your politician to account. I hope the cult of personality around our politicians dies, because, again, politicians are not our friends. They're not, like, you can celebrate them when they win. Sure, I was happy when Biden won. It's cool that we have a black, South Asian, female woman vice president, but that conversation begins and ends there. It's like, that's a cool thing. Now we have to do the work, and you have to be ready to push them and scare them. Like, let them know that it is not a guarantee that they have your vote, that they have to work for you to get it, because that is their job. This was a job interview, and unfortunately, the two people applying for the job sucked, but one sucked less, so he got the job. But he has the job now, so we have to hold him to account and demand better. Not to... I know he thinks he has a mandate. I don't even think he thinks he has a mandate. But we also have a mandate, because we're the ones who put him there, so we can demand more, and we should. Okay? So with that, I crossed the 3-hour mark, and I'm going to call it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Play some video games, watch some movies, eat something delicious, and I'll talk to you later. Follow me on socials, Instagram.com/Ajay13. That way you'll know when I go live, or you can just follow here. Alright? Take it easy, y'all. See ya. We don't want to be ya. Bye.